find yourself blocked at every turn. Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely and make your attempt. Brackus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is... You know nothing. Guess again. Listen closely. Brackus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. Either you're very good at guessing or the slightest bit clever. Let's find out. Listen closely and make your attempt. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is... Perhaps you're not totally incapable after all. Or maybe Trompdoy told you the answers. Is that it? It doesn't matter in any case. The path is opened. Go free. I know little, but you have proven yourself a knowing traveller. I will answer what I can. Brackus Rex discovered the way. This he researched here, upon this isle. He could remove the source from any creature or individual. I saw the stars he used myself. They were most impressive. Brackus Rex has charged him, tried him, convicted and punished him. I know not the crime, but he has been sentenced to remain in this vault for all time and to prevent others from entering. Trompdoy was and is a creative man. He knew petty magic in his day. But this he has used to carve this place out from a simple vault. Myself.
As you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind, you don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear. It tells you to slip the...
The ring just got tighter. A lot tighter. Something isn't right. The ring's gone, but not its curse.
As you pick up the ring, you don't...
That's plenty. Lucky find.
You made it all this way.
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brackus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my... As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die. I don't rightly know. This was the Source King's way. Befriend you, then his favor was intoxicating. That's no excuse. Really? You...
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head...
Thank you.
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in grime, its paint. The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from underneath its lid. On its rim, you can just barely make out the name Gratiana. As soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor, silks, fine food, and decadent lechery. But underneath it all lies bone and blood. The vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst it all. She throws her head back, a shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Brackus drags her back. You see her fall into the mire. As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep, longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret, or just sadness for a life that used to be? The jar sits. The terrible vision fades.
While she lived a selfish life, she seems to have repented.
Whatever a person may have done in life, they can always be...
However her life began, it ended well. No.
The jar sits still. It seems inert. As the power starts to seep into your body, you feel a force pulling away from you. For a brief moment, you're looking through someone else's eyes. You see a giant statue's head and a gentle pool. The last of the magic seeps out of the jar and rushes inside you. Its power thrums through you.
Look at that wand. It hums with inner source.
This jar glitters and glows. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. The door opens. The dwarf, as she's dragged, you pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's coat something inside. The jar seems quiet. Something inside you strains. You are replete. The jar seems... For just a moment, you feel... When you open your...